I thought if I did everything right, we'd never argue.
I thought being perfect meant never needing help.
But love is not in the flawless. It's in the trying, the forgiving, and the mess.
This is Perfect Imperfections, unfiltered, unfinished, and apologetically human. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Fire and Spice Podcast. I'm Fire.
Hi, everybody. I'm Spice, and welcome to Fire and Spice Podcast once again.
So, today, kukona swala kizungumkuti. So, I've been thinking that men don't get a fair share of acknowledgement, or rather help. But when men are going through things, they don't get the same attention as women.
Yeah. Hey, you know why? Men don't speak out.
Mbona?
Because tumeambiwa, you are not a coward. You fight, right? As a man, you fight like a man. I don't know. Like, we have to be warriors. We have to be... Everything is ni wanaume. Yeah? So, even if you're going through something, like I'll give you this example. I went to the National Youth Service training. When we were picked up, I was picked up with my relative, a woman. So me and Yeksemukweli, the training was so hard. So every day I wake up in the morning, I just wanted, nataka tu kukata waya, I just want to leave and go home. But now, since we were together with my relative, a woman, there's no way ninaweza toroka. I leave her. Then I look like a coward. How can a woman go through that training, and as a man you cannot? So it will make me look weak. The toxic masculinity.
True. Yeah. Toxic masculinity.
Hey.
Una kwile episode ingine kwenye tuliwaambia kwanza mjidate. For those of you who missed, you can go back and check it out. Because inakapia some toxic people here need to date themselves. Wajipende.
See attach kujipenda. Like, that is how you're brought up. It's
so
culture.
You choose to suffer.
So just the other day, I was just going through my internet. And then one of the men was going through something. I will not mention names. So he reached out to another man. Kumwambia, hey bro, hey, I'm in crisis, I need help. So the other man, instead of helping, he announced it to everybody.
Ooh, okay.
You see? Now, what do you think the man who asked the question feels? Do you think he will ever ask for help again? Now, you fear even to ask for help because you will look like a weak person, a weak man. And men go through a lot of stuff in the sense that men don't speak out. Men fight. Men, even if you cry, you're not even supposed to cry as a man.
Like you cry. Nani anaumia?
Yeah, tunaumia.
Sisi ndo point. Mnaumia huku nje, watu wangu mnaumia.
But men, ebu tuonge. Let's talk out, let's reach out. Wacha kunyamazia. That's why people die through na depression. That's why people wako na issues na mental health. That's why people are suffering. But
even clinically, men, for them to be found with disease, when it's too late. Like right now, even like, let's say things like cancer.
Yeah.
Women, early detection. Like if I sit here and I feel some type of way, like something is not right, I go to the doctor. I might push it because we all have like our own threshold of what you can take and what you cannot take. But women will rush to the hospital. Men, they will not go. And if it's something even that they deem embarrassing, they will never go. Mpaka sele sasa tunakubebania kukupeleka hospitali. By then it's late. Like, what's the concept of not talking?
You see, kuvumilia, you take it as a man. Hiyo kitu kwanza imemaliza watu.
Take it as
like you are sick.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I used to say. Not I used to say. This is what happens. I'll give an example with my dad. When you see my dad going to the hospital, he's sick.
So now by then, he's freaking out the whole generation.
Because amevumilia, amemeza painkillers, amefanya nini, and he doesn't want to say he's sick. Baka job atafanya. He will go, ata kwa shamba. He will go to the farm, he will farm, but he is sick. Until you notice something is not right with this man. Na hata ukiuliza, atakwambia, I'm okay. Don't worry. I am okay. But you will see even by the time a man speaks out, ameumia.
That's horrible.
So,
kwa sababu sisi as women, mi sitaumia peke yangu. Nitapiga nduru. Either mnisaidia ama tutakaa hapa kwa hii kelele ya nduru mpaka tutateseka sisi wote one way or another. But there is no way ndakatu hapa chini mi nateseka na nyimeka.
Look at it like this. A woman gets help faster than a man. The example that I just gave you, if it was a woman going through that situation, hata haingetoka public maybe.
Itatoka public, lakini itapata help kwa sababu amju kupiga nduru.
But tumepiga na tumeannouncewa. Like umepiga nduru, and then instead of you getting help, you get more crushed. Then you fear next time to talk.
But do you talk to each other?
Hapo kwa each other pia.
Kwa sababu fine. Unajua, mi sijui, and women tell me kama naongelelea mama wote. But women, when you're in a corner, you don't care where the help comes from. Either from your girlfriends, ama barabara, it doesn't matter. One way or another, I'm going to get the help I need. I will scream until someone gives. But for men, you don't talk to... Who do you talk to?
We talk to each other, but it is very hard. Like I said, it is very hard for a man to open up to even another man, to the fellow man. Because the fear of being judged. Like, do you know, you talk to another man and he tells you, do you know what I'm going through? If I tell you what I'm going through, you will not even say, you will not even bring your problems. So, but this is what I will say, men. The past episode we said this. Don't fight alone. You don't be a loner. In this life, speak out. Find somebody who you can talk to. Like just open up. Don't die alone. Please speak up. And even when I was trained, I went to the National Youth Service. And this is a paramilitary training. We were told this. Even police, jeshi, anything to do with military. Even if you go to the fighting to battle. Or even if you're walking, as long as you're on duty, don't walk alone. At least walk 2 or 3 people. Yeah?
There's a saying in Kikuyu, nilisikia kwa Mugithi. But inasema modo mwe de hagerirwo njira. Like one person, aondokeangu njia. Like if I'm just walking by myself, you will not get off the road. But if it's me and you and there's a crowd, they had to move to make room for us. So most of the time, we walk through life alone, expecting the world to notice you as this big thing. To give you room, to accommodate you. But no matter how high you go, you're going to need someone. I always tell people, Jesus was fully God. Like he didn't need hata mama yake na baba yake. But he needed parents to bring him to this world. He needed John the Baptist to announce him. Like, imagine announcing mwenye amekuumba to the world. Lakini sisi, we are just here, mere mortals. And we just think, okay, I can make it through this life alone. I'm a man. I have to man up. I have to take care of the women and the children and the rest of the generation. And you literally think you're a Superman. Oh, that's actually a good ideology.
Yeah.
But you literally think you're Superman. Like, you'll take care of everybody, including yourself. You take care of your family, you take care of everybody, and you just keep moving. Na unakufa tu pole pole.
Yeah, it's a culture thing. Men are, even when you're choosing careers, kuna kazi za wanaume, kuna kazi za wanawake. So I'm like, siku hizi, nowadays, sidhani kama kuna hiyo kazi ya wanaume na wanawake.
There is. And the problem is now, for women, when we go to those fields, like the corporate world, you're forced to act like a man to fit in. Because it's a man's world.
What do you mean?
You have to be some sort of rough, edgy person to make it. Because I realized just the other day, even going to look for like jobs and everything, a man who walked to the office, "Hi, my name is John. I'm coming to look for a job." They look at your qualifications. Most of the time, bare minimum, you'll get a job. When a woman goes in, "Hi, my name is Jane. I'm coming to look for a job." How many children do you have? Are you expecting to have children? And if Jane is a mother of like 2 and a single person comes in, the single person will get it. Because the way we say as a woman, they look at you like you're going to be wanting to go to your kids' soccer games. So your kids get home and you cannot come to work. Oh, so you have to take care of your husband and all those responsibilities don't match up with the kind of place you're trying to be. You lose opportunities by virtue of being a woman when you have the capability to be both.
You see, there are some jobs that really demanding. They need you to be there. So they will also look like... that is why they will ask you if you're single or married, if you have kids or not, if you're planning even to get kids. Because they are looking at it like, when you get pregnant, you will need sometimes off. A man doesn't get...
No, but look at this. Husband and wife go to look for jobs in 2 different companies for the same position. They both have the same things going on. You have 2 children, I have 2 children. But I will get passed over for having 2 children. They don't care if you have 2 children.
Because of the way we have defined duties and issues. Like, these are duties for men, these are duties for women. Who said women are the only one who can take care of kids?
That culture you're talking about?
Exactly. And that is why, when we think about the culture thing, that is why we define all the things in that circle ya your culture. Unajua? Like, when you see a man, you see a provider. You see a protector. You see, unajua, all those things. When you see a woman, you see a mother. Okay? You see somebody, like, when you go to look for a job, they will look at you like, some of them, like, as a woman, maybe there are some things you cannot do. You are qualified paperwork. Your papers, you are very qualified, but they will prefer giving a man that position, and that position can fit a man more than a woman.
Is it unfair?
I find it unfair.
Okay.
I find it unfair. But at the same time,
it's unfair. There's no buts. It's unfair.
At the same time, wanaume ndio nimewambia, don't fight this thing alone. As much as women are trying to like do the same things that men are doing, even when you go to school, the subjects that you are taking, hakuna story, we all go to the same school.
But you're telling them to not do life alone, yet y'all don't talk. So mtakwanga mnaongea na nani? Labda tu tuseme trust in the Lord.
No. This is what I say. Don't walk alone. Don't walk alone. Because of this culture thing. These are myths now. We are in the 21st century. They used to maybe, whatever our grandparents did might not work right now. Those cultures, I'm not saying we leave them. Some of them are very good. But it depends on, like, when you go to Rome, behave like Romans. Let me give you an example.
That's a bad thing.
Why?
Go.
I'll give you an example. The last episode we said this. Like, utakuja uone mwanaume anaosha vyombo ushtuke. Some of them can come and find a woman. I mean, a man maybe. That part I understand. Changing diapers.
I was just saying, it's from a different conversation where when you go to Rome, behave like the Romans, you're going to lose who you are, trying to behave like the people of the place that you went to. But go ahead.
When I say that, you're going to say, but you try and fit in. Adjust. Yeah, adjust to... I think, yeah. Adjust to that. Adjust to that. So, like culture, kuna kazi zingine ukiona mwanaume akifanya, then you're shocked. But there are some places, those are the normal things.
Yeah.
Normal things. So, men, don't move alone. Don't let us find each other. Let us speak. I was on TikTok and I was watching a video a man had posted. I think he's in America somewhere. So he was just saying, this is a very lonely place.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's a very lonely place. There's
no sense of community.
Exactly.
And we just work and keep going.
The bills and the loans, you keep on going. Maybe you wanted to stay in America for 5 or 10 years and go back. But the system. So, and people at home are looking up to you to provide, to send money. But you are here as a man. That is not even a man thing. It's everybody.
But I feel like
we go through the same. Everybody.
How do women support men so that the pressure is not too much? Like, kwa sababu mi nishasema, as a woman, I don't have to scream to men. Me, I will scream. Whoever hears first hears, and I feel like the society somehow always responds to a woman. I was actually reading a book that said there is a reason why we say the story of the boy that cried wolf and not the girl that cried wolf. Sababu if it was a girl, I could scream every day, and everybody knows it's a fake story, they would still show up. But a boy 1, 2, 3 times, I'm tired of you, and then the 4th time you get eaten up, and then we cry that he didn't scream.
This makes me, made me remember something. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and she was saying, it's a woman. She was saying, I cannot grow up, I cannot build up with a man. Like, we hatuwezi anza scratch. Mwanaume kama hana do, sijui kama hana nini, we cannot build life together. So, because she has scars, and she has seen people who have done that. And this is why unakuta mwanaume akiwa ana provide, there's peace. There is peace because he is a provider. When the table turns, and now it is the woman who is the breadwinner, she will provide for a very short time, and then she gets tired.
But unajua, si nature yetu.
Kufanya nini?
Kuprovide. Unaona Eve, kwa shamba, alikuwa sha provide wa miti. Hii story yake watu wanaenda kupalilia analeta food home. It's in the nature of a woman to grow whatever you give them. But it's not my nature to go out and bring that. So after a while, I feel like from the innate place of you, unachokanga. And so when women get tired, I feel like they never know how to express that fatigue. So ina come out as frustration, alafu na kurusha mikono. Ama na ku disrespect. But it's not from a place of, it never starts from a place, kuna watu wenye tu vichwa zao ni mbaya. Let's just say that and pull it aside. But it never starts from a place of, I want to disrespect you because you're not bringing something from the table. Is that fatigue?
Umechoka.
Kuna ako tu, there's that part of you that gets tired. Unasikianga niko kwa single mother na mko wawili. There's that part of you that feels tired. It's the same way when men are left at home, kuna wale wa baba wenye wife yako ndo anafanyanga most part of the job and maybe you work part time or whatever. And there's this really good man mwenye ukimwacha kwa nyumba by the time unakuja jioni ashasafisha, yani kila kitu iko sawa na mume balance, mko na system ina work. But mbaba kuna place itafika apate ka fatigue because that he's not naturally a homemaker. And if that person gets to that place where amechoka, ayachekwe frustration, ata disrespect bibi yake bila ku, I think it's an emotional intelligence kind of thing. But you could always express to your partner like, yo, I'm at that place where I feel frustrated.
It comes when a woman expresses their frustrations, it comes like disrespect.
Kwa sababu haku express saa zile alifeel. Ameifungia. So by the time ameikalia, ikitoka inatoka tu sasa naanza kukwambia mavitu zenye sikuwa nafaa kukwambia.
And don't you think that is a problem?
Communication is key in the world. But do people communicate?
You see, I'm not supporting men being lazy. There's just some men who are lazy.
It's the same thing with a man. Neza kwa na mwacha home, amefanya kila kitu. That I'm going out, I'm doing my 9 to 5. Maybe hata nendanga part time. So si hata anakanga home full time, but ako home most of the time.
But you still get tired.
Na mbaba kika home, ndakuta ametengeneza hao, ameifanya kila kitu. That man will get tired of housekeeping. Na atakuwa na frustration. And if he doesn't communicate that feeling, when he starts developing, like, yo, me.
But why are you comfortable taking care of the house when your woman is working? As a man, why are you sitting there? Your woman is going to work and you are very comfortable when unaosha vyombo, when unasafisha nyumba, when unaosha everything.
Labda tu
unangoja bibi alete.
Labda ni ni katu venye umesema. There's a time that a man could lose their job, right? And that means that your woman has to work a little bit more. To match up whatever. So then the expectation is uko home, utakuna do, utakuna fanya kazi. So where utachoka kukaa home?
No.
Na yata choka kuletanga chakula kwa meza. Nyinyi wawili mkipatana hapo katikati, if you're horrible communicators, kuna wakamoto.
I agree with you, but look at it like this. Nitaosha hizo vyombo. Wewe umeenda job. Right? Nitaweza osha hizo vyombo na nioshe hizo nyumba. That job ya hiyo nyumba haiwezi nichukua the whole day.
True.
I need to get out there, look for a job. That is not a job. Nitafanya hizo kazi because wewe uko. Na by the time unarudi jioni, utakuta hata nimepika. But nilienda kutafuta job.
Kula pause. So you're trying to tell me that, because there are family dynamics where the father stays at home.
If we agree, I have no problem with that.
Would you be uncomfortable? Because I feel like men would be.
A lot of men will be uncomfortable.
Why?
Because you have that fear of being judged. Na itaonekana with other men na utasikia amekaliwa.
But back to our previous episode. Kila nyumba na sheria zako. Okay, example. After hizi ma podcast mtakwanga mnajua kwetu sana. Lakini anyway, when I was young, I was like a big baby. Case in point. And so my mom, is like tiny. Angezanga kunibeba. So my dad always was the one carrying me. And it was his thing anyway, to just carry us, all of us. So kukayangu, because me when I was born, we were living in, like we were all living in the homestead ya kwa shoshangu. So kukayangu alikuwa anatoka na piga kelele. What kind of son are you? Kazi yako ni kubebanga mtoto, kufanyanga nini. And one day my dad just went. Akamwambia ushaisikia Moi. Akawa ameenda Uganda kuambia chenye watafanya.
Hapa ni kwangu.
Ni kwangu. I don't care about the rules in your house, and I'll never tell you what to do in your house. But in my house, I do what I want. So the same thing. You're fearing to be judged by people from the other territory with their own rules. When you're your own place with your own rules, make it make sense.
Now, when we started, we say don't walk alone. Speak out. Okay? You can imagine now, you are in that position. You have agreed with your wife. See ati you are lazy. Unajua? See ati you are not looking for a job or anything.
Yeah.
If you can, it's just like we cannot afford a house help. It's very expensive. I have a better job than you. Not meaning to be disrespectful as a woman. So it's easier for you as a man. Sit down, we have kids. We are bringing up kids. We cannot afford maybe a house help or it's too expensive. So I can pay the bills as a woman. You stay in the house as a man, take care of the kids. We have agreed, and as a man, I am okay. We are okay as a family. And that is how we are bringing up our family, right?
Yeah.
But when I go out there to hang out with other men.
You open
and open up. The backlash zenye ndapata. The fight zenye ndapigwa. Wewe, as a man, you're not supposed to stay in the house. Toka nje. Enda utafute kazi.
Lakini kuna ule mbaba mwenye alikuwa anachapangwa parliament alafu anachekila watu wenye wanachapwa. So hata wenye wanaongea sana huko kwa wako na mashida.
So I will not even speak out if I have a problem.
So you're out there talking to people. Okay. Toxic masculinity.
I will not speak out when I have a problem then. Because I'm scared of being judged by other men.
Oh.
Already I am Nisawa. This is Hapa ni kwangu, this is my territory. You don't come and tell me what to do in my house. But at the same time, I need my people. I need other men. So is it okay to just pause and choose what to tell them and what not to tell them?
You haven't found your tribe.
So explain to me, how do you find your tribe?
Well, yes, you know, in adulthood, mambo ni complicated. Because you already have like all these things from growing up and everything. Me, I would just say pray about it.
Pray about what? Finding your tribe?
Yeah, like the right people in your life.
Let's clarify this. When we talk about finding your tribe, we are not talking about you speaking the same language.
You speak the same language.
Huh? No, you're in a tribe.
No, it's
like
it's a metaphor. It's a metaphor.
Okay.
So it is not like similis ni gani? As tall as a tree. Tuseme ni metaphor.
Rudisha school fees.
Ni metaphor.
So we are not meaning if you are a Luo, go look for fellow Luos. Like we are not meaning if you are Maasai, go look for Maasai people. We're not trying to be tribal. Like Nisawa, speak the same language, but the same life language.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
The same life language. This is what I want to do in future. This is the investments I would want to do. So if you're speaking that language, business, family.
And an example. Unaona katika neno la Bwana. In Genesis chapter 6, there's a story of the Tower of Babel. And our still walikuwa one language. And they decided to build the Tower of Babel. You know what God said? Hakuna kitu dangerous. Like people with the same language and the same mind. they can do whatever. So now back to finding your tribe. There's nothing as nuclear as finding when you speak the same. It could be bad things. No wonder ushipatanga walevi wanafaitinga alafu kesho anakuja kubaya chupa yako mnakuwa friends tena. It's a whole tribe. It doesn't matter what country you go to. You go sit down in a bar, they're still going to be talking to you.
Yeah.
It's sad that it doesn't translate to other things in life. But when you get the right people who you speak the same language, like you called it, the life language, people who you have the same values, who you're walking in the same direction, ushawi kwa maisha.
And I bring in unity. What, like the example of the Tower of Babel. God, do I even say he was scared? Because of the unity these guys had.
And God regretted making man.
Because these people are united and speaking the same language.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it is very dangerous. A good dangerous. Not bad dangerous. And then I'll give you this example again. There's this, I love these messages, and every time I think about that message in the Bible, inakujaga inanipatia different revelation of the 4 lepers. So these people, walikaa hivyo kacheki, sisi wote ni wagonjwa. We are in the same situation, sisi wote. Like it is leprosy.
Yeah.
And I want to imagine that time, leprosy was eating parts of your body.
Oh yeah.
Unaweza kuta imekula vidole, zimeanguka, imekula hadi vidole za mguu. They don't have even those fingers. So they are just there, wanajihurumia. Unajua? But they spoke to one another.
Yeah.
Like men, we need to speak to one another. They spoke to one another. And this is what they said. If we stay here, we will die of hunger. We will die. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pande ya Biblia. We will die.
They will die.
Yeah. But and if we go to the camp,
we might
there's the enemy there. We can't even fight. We can't even hold a gun if there was guns that time. We can't even hold an arrow. You see? We can't even fight. We will still die. But they spoke to one another. That is something that caught my attention. And said, you know what? Hakuna haja tukae hapa tukufia hapa. Let's die trying. Like they agreed. And the Bible says when they started walking, God magnified their steps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Like wakitembea, I used to imagine hizo vidole, hiyo mguu hata haina vidole. And they walking staggering ka walevi. Na hawa wanaona tu wanaenda kuisha. But God is fighting their battle on in their weaknesses. Like hawa wanaona, acha tu tujikaze. It's do or die. Ama kitu kama hiyo. So the army in the enemy's camp, wakisikiza, because God has amplified their steps. Wanasikia, this is an army coming. We cannot stay here and wait for that army to come and finish us. Wacha siwe haya nini? Tuishie. And these guys, by the time they got to the camp, hata hakuna maadui. They didn't even have to fight their own battles. They needed to just talk to one another.
A real life example on that. Last year, we there was like a show that had to happen, right? And there was only like you having to do it. But now I'm thinking about it back to that place of people who have the same mindset. It was not even like people we knew or whatever, but it was just people who had the same goal. Like, we want this to happen. I don't know you, but you're here. You have the same goal. I don't know. And it was people we were all from different backgrounds, all from all these different things. We all wanted a successful show. And watching people make things happen and people just come together and have a goal and watch how successful it could be is the same thing. Like, most of us had to peangi life your chance ya kuku surprise. Like, people you're expecting to make those steps with you. Ungeuliza, ungekuwa lepa na umekaa hapo hivyo, you could have been waiting for mtu mwenye at least ana leprosy. At least I can nikiendaenda nichoke, at least uko na nguvu na nishikilia. So those are the kind of people we be looking to add into our tribe. Like I don't have money, but I know if I get this friend mwenye akona najua naweza niokolea on a rainy day. But we forget kuna ule best yako mwenye anakuanga amesota lakini anakuanga na ma connection kila mahali. Anajua kila like unampigia tu simu, yo I need this. Akwambia give me a few minutes, kuna mtu mwenye anajonga mwenye anakuanga na pale. Lakini he will never have anakwambia tu give me a few minutes. I got you. And this person always comes through. This person will always open doors. But they'll never be the person who gives you $1 million. They will never be. Na time mwenyewe maybe hata ikuwa na $1 million. But akitaka leo kukuwa na $1 million anajua ni wapi atapiga simu.
Connection.
But we never take into consideration that we may all be lepers in our own way.
And that is why sometimes we go wrong in choosing our friends. Ama our tribe. Because kama napeleka gari fulani, mtu anapeleka bike, sasa tunaulizana nini? But you forget umse anapeleka bike ndio mwenye maybe akona hizo connections zenye unaweza pata. So you need that person. You don't choose according to what you see. Because when you choose according to what you see, we all see different things, and that is not what God is seeing.
We walk by faith and not by sight.
Exactly. So sisi tuta choose by sight.
But unajua what it means to walk by faith. Bible inasema faith is the substance of things hoped for. Lakini uzioni. So I'm hoping you're what I feel.
Hiyo ni topic nyingine unataka kuleta.
But sioni.
But story ya walk by faith. Sometimes tunaiabuse.
We're human.
Sometimes we are abusing that.
How?
We will just be lazy. Don't want to do something because we walk by faith. We are hoping for something, a miracle. Like a miracle to happen. Bro, kama unahitaji do, fanya job. Wacha kuenda kwa magoti kuomba Mungu akupatie do. You need to work to get money.
Enda omba alafu ende job.
Exactly. Tunajaribu kuchukua hizi shortcuts in the name of by faith. I'm walking by faith. I believe this. I'm waiting for this miracle.
But just thinking, which you can imagine how much of Commander mechanic skills are lately. But isn't that why kuna so many fake pastors? Well, not even fake. Hata nisiseme fake. Wengine wametumwa kusema ukweli lakini uvivu.
You see, it is very easy to manipulate a human being. Because sisi, especially, sasa ndapena example gani? Especially as Christians. We have so many problems, but we try to take shortcuts. And shortcuts is this miracle thing. And that is
so
why...
let me fast and pray instead of putting in the work that I need to put in for it. So, badala ya put in the work that I need to put in, acha tu ni fast and pray. Nikaange tu hapo nimechill.
Hiyo ni hunger strike. Mimi nakwambia. At you fast and pray, you're fasting and pray, and it is something that you can work and earn. You need to do something, not to just fast and pray. Fast and pray is okay. Fast and pray is good. Fasting and praying works out. But it doesn't work out when you don't do something. This is it's just me. I might be wrong. If you can correct me if I'm wrong. But as much as we are fasting and praying, what are we doing ourselves? This is the example I will tell you. And I've been telling these examples everywhere. Mimi wakati niliona industry ya gospel music Kenya, it has a challenge. I used to judge these artists so much. Yeah? And all I will do is talk about them and pray. Like,
so, yako si fast and pray, yako ni masengenyano and pray.
Lakini hapana, you una jam, this is happening in the gospel fraternity. And all you can do, you don't even taking a step, is these are people I know. I'm not even taking a step to go and talk to them and tell them this is wrong. You see, but I am complaining about what they are doing. But I'm not taking that step to so all I will do ni kujifungia, ni fast and pray, and I'm not even talking to them. All I need to do is go and sit down with them. Not tuongee. We have this conversation. It happened for a long time, and it flopped. Ikafika place hata watu wasikizi gospel. Like especially Kenya. Unajua? Ikakuwa another genre came and took over na everything. So after that, me kazi yangu ilikuwa tu ni complain until one day when I was sitting, ni zile tu something came in my mind, nikasikia, what are you doing about it, because you've been complaining so much? What are you doing about it? And then hata mimi nikakaa hivi nikajiuliza yenyewe, what am I doing about it apart from complaining and praying? And that is when I decided to sing. Nikaamua, okay, if they cannot, I will try, because mimi nilikuwa nishajijaji.
Si wambe kwenye utatoa ngoma zako?
Go to my YouTube channel, Pato M Kenya. Pato M Kenya, you will find my songs over there.
Na mtaka zile zingine.
Za huyu wachana nazo. Zake ni mbaya. So go to my YouTube channel, you'll find my songs over there. So when you sing, when I was complaining and I was just praying, like, oh God, do something. I had some work to do, to go to the studio and record.
Where?
Mimi nilikuwa nishaji the perfect imperfections. Ya kusemaga mimi I cannot sing, I cannot do this, I cannot do this, because these people wenye wanaweza imba, wacha waimbe, but wenye wanaweza imba wameanza kufanya matoo na hizo vitu zingine zote. So mine was just complaining until when I went to the studio and I released the songs, and I'm like, yes, 2 people wenye wanaweza fanya hiyo kazi, or 3, wewe ukifanya hivyo, take the right step, another person takes the right step. Now we build a community of good decisions.
I like that.
Of good decisions. And then that solves the problem instead of complaining.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Like, as much as you pray,
the change that you...
Yes. Be the change. Exactly. I like it. Be the change that you want to see. Hiyo change, wacha kuona ni mtu mwingine anaweza ifanya. Like, even doing this podcast. Even doing this podcast is a challenge. Mimi nilikuwa na excuse kama 100. Mimi nilikuwa nimesema I don't know vizuri. Nilikuwa nimesema I fear cameras. Nilikuwa nimesema all these things. But mtu hapa hivi. Mtu hapa hivi akaniambia, no, I'm not doing this alone. Tunaenda na wewe. With those.
So sasa ni to lepers.
Sasa si ni hao lepers wenye hatuna vidole, because I'm sure there are people who can speak better than us. There are people who can preach even better than us. There are people who can do better podcasts than us. There are people who can have a nice setup better than us.
Yeah, lakini hapa ni pasupu.
Lakini si tunajaribu
sana.
But we chose to be the change. We chose to do this. We chose to pass this message badala ya kujiwekea.
Question.
You have a question?
No, on that. How hard is it to choose to be the change?
It is very hard.
Because now that you're talking,
it is very hard.
Paint a picture.
You see, the examples that I have even in the Bible, they have all the good excuses. Kama Moses. Is it Moses? Moses was a stammerer.
Yeah.
Right? Mimi hata Mungu akimtuma, Moses alikuwa na excuses zote. God, I cannot speak well. I'm not eloquent enough. I cannot do this. Like, kweli akona valid reasons not to do them. On our own, we have our own valid reasons not to do not to make the change we are speaking about.
Oh.
You see, we have all the excuses. And by the way, tukiziweka, you will, in humanly mind, utaka hivi chini, inye useme, usifanye. But that faith now comes in, tuitumie vizuri. By faith, just believe that, you know what? I'm just a vessel. It is not about me. Because if I hold whatever I have, it will only bless me.
Bars.
It will only work for me. It's like a seed. When you plant that seed, you might not even plant it. Just throw it on the ground na ianguke kwa fence. Piga hii picture. Hiyo seed ikimea, matunda zingine hata haziko kwa fence ya kwenyu. Watu wa nje ndio wanakula. Neighbors ndio wanakula. Zingine hata si wewe utakula.
Yeah.
You see? So, whatever you have, just take it as a seed. And believe in yourself. Useme, you know God, me, niko na excuses. But me, I'm planting myself as a seed with all these excuses.
Yeah.
With all these flaws. With all these weaknesses. I'm planting myself. Whatever fruit that comes from what I am planting, like now me, let the glory be to you. Because they might not even benefit you yourself. But you don't know how many souls you saved. With this podcast, hata labda kuna mtu alikuwa amefika pale amegongo na maisha na nini. You don't know how somebody encourage nani.
Yeah.
You might not even know, but haujui imefika wapi. You don't even know who is watching. After tumemaliza kurecord, we are done here na si tumeishia. Tumeplant hiyo seed na tumeenda. You don't know who is watching and you don't know after this. Hapo kwa comments, ebu weka. If this has helped you somewhere, we might have talked for a very long time. It's a long podcast, but at least I am sure you have one point umetoka nayo from this podcast. Until next time, adios.
Kwaherini, subscribe, like, share. If you're like me, leo nimenyamaza kwa sababu I think I've learned. So if you're like me and you have gems that you have learned, share them. Come to our Insta, share them with us. TikTok. Our Insta is Fire Spicy, @FireSpicy. Our TikTok.
Fire and Spice
Podcast. And our YouTube, Mkwapo. So catch us all over there. Tell us how you feel. Tell us what you're learning. Na mkatafuta hizo ngoma, ka unataka ngoma hizo zingine, you know where to find me. But until next time, be good and be blessed.
Thank you so much and God bless you.